Hello, this is video number 2 for your Unit 3 packet. We are going to do page 313 and 314. 313 and 314. Before we get started, we're going to review a few things, and we're going to review number patterns. I'm going to say 3 numbers, and you tell me what comes next. 45, 50, 55. I hope you said 60. 17, 19, 21. 23. 16, 20, 24. What comes next? 28. 3 1/4. 4 1/4. 5 1/4. What comes next? I hope you said 6 1/4. So those are just some problems that we wanted to review to get your counting patterns in your head. I don't think you have any counting patterns on this page, you don't, but you might in the future, so just remember those. Now, let's look at these problems up here. We're going to review how to come up with these. The first one's fairly easy. You just have to come up with the answer. 13 minus 7. Quickly. That's right, it is 6. Because 6 plus 7 equals 13. 6 times what equals 24? Now, this one, if you double the 6 times 2, that would be 12. So we know it's bigger than 2. If we count by 3s to 6, holding up 6 fingers and counting by 3s, that would just be 18. So we have to double the 6, would be 12, and then double the 12 would be 24. So the answer would be 4, because when you are multiplying by 4, you double. Just like if we were doing 4 times 3. Double 3, and then double again. 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 6 is 12. 3 times 4, or 4 times 3 is 12. So you double whenever you're multiplying by 4. For example, let's do another one. 7 times 4. 7 plus 7 is 14. 14 plus 14 is 28. So your 4s are fairly easy. Double. For 4s. 2s, you just double, and then 4s, you double. Okay, now the next one is 8 plus 17. Let me make sure that's right. Did I copy that wrong? No? Yes, I did. 8 plus what equals 17? We can easily do 17 minus 8. 17 minus 8 would be what? 17 minus 8. 9. Forgot there for a minute. I was thinking that you were going to talk to me, but you're not. So I hope you answered it correctly. Look at these numbers right here, these money numbers, and tell me which ones are rounded to the nearest dollar. Remember, I told you, if a number is rounded to the nearest, if money is rounded to the nearest dollar, the cents is what? 00. So $13 would be 1. This has 10 cents, so that wouldn't be 1. 00 and 00. So these 3 are already rounded to the nearest dollar. Now, I'm going to give you another thinking cap. Another thinking cap. Are you ready? Okay. Now, Mrs. Green had 13 girls in her Sunday school class. She wants to estimate the number of cupcakes she needs to buy for a special treat. Will there be a problem if she rounds to the nearest 10? All right, let's look. Let's put 13 on the board. She wants to estimate How many cupcakes? She has 13 students. And if we round that, we look at the 3, and our choices are 10 and 20. 10 and 20. 3 is less than 5, so we would go to 10. If Mrs. Green only made 10 cupcakes, what would happen? 3 people wouldn't get cupcakes, would they? So would it be a good idea for her to round to the nearest 10? No, not for this. If all the girls are present, there will be 3 cupcakes too few. So that wouldn't be good. She needs to round and make extra if she wants to do that. All right, I'm going to do one more problem before we go over your sheet. We've got something on the back we've got to do. We have $6.20. We're going to round it. Now, last video I did write it on the board to help you. Now we're going to do it in our head. What are our choices for $6.20? $6. We always start with the dollar. $6 and go up $7. Let's look at 20. Is 20 less than or greater than 50? It is less than. So we would round $6.20 to $6. Okay, now let's look on the front of math. You can do all of it. Don't forget to do your work in your workspace. Put your answer here with a label. It says, Dad, how much will Dad pay for 3 nights? And then you would put the money, the amount there, and put for 3 nights. On the back, we're going to do this. I'm going to read it out loud to you. So let me get that. Number 1 says to write the answer to the listening skill questions and show your work at the trail marker. All right, this is what it's talking about. Do your work in this trail marker or sign, and then you're going to put your answer up here. And you are going to label it, and I'll tell you what you're going to label it. All right. One hiking trail is 50 miles, and another is 24. How many more miles is the longer trail than the shorter trail? So how would you label that? You would label it miles, whatever miles. Now, how many more miles means that you what? Add or subtract? You subtract. So you would be subtracting 50 minus 24. And you need to set it up long ways like this so that you can borrow. 50 minus, I forgot what it was, 24. 50 miles minus 24 miles. Now you can set it up to borrow. You cannot subtract 4 from 0, so you've got to set it up to borrow, find your answer, then on your line, you're going to write your answer and you're going to write the word miles beside of it. So your answer will be here and then miles, okay? All right, I think that's all for today for this video. I hope you are having a good day. Do your best work for whoever's helping you with your work, and write neatly, and remember to have a good day. Remember to work your hardest. You're getting ready for 3rd grade. I'm proud of you, and I love you, and I'm praying that you all stay healthy.